Hello YouTube, all my friends out there in YouTube world. Let me say good evening to you, or good morning, wherever you're at in the world there. But what we're going to do today is we're going to start our sweet potato slips. And here's the sweet potato that we're going to use. It's some that we raised last year. We take the sweet potato and we wrap it in newspaper so that we can keep it. That's how we do it. That's how my mother did it, and that's how we do it. And they'll keep pretty good for you. Here's one that something ate on it when it was in the garden, and we saved it. It healed over good. When you want to keep a sweet potato, you don't wash the dirt off. Not until you get ready to use the sweet potato. But what you want to do is there's a top and a bottom to the sweet potato. And if you look at the sweet potato, you got the part that came out the top, the part that was on the bottom. We want to put the part that was come out of the top, we want to put it in, sit back in the water. And that's how we're going to do it. We're going to try to get us some sweet potato slips. We're going to see how these work. If they don't work out, we'll go buy some. We did last year. As you know, we planted sweet potato slips that we raised here in the room on the table. They look good. They were very nice. And we planted them 3 days after we planted them, we got a frost. But real quick, I'm going to put the camera down here so I can show you what I'm doing to the sweet potato. And then we'll move on from there and put them in the water. But real quick, there were a lot of channels that I did subscribe back to, as you know. I'm going to give them a second chance. Hopefully this year they'll raise a garden and their garden won't fail. But there were a couple of channels last year that I must say that they raised sweet potatoes. And their sweet potatoes failed. Miserably, they failed. But those two channels told the truth about the sweet potato failure. And I just want all my friends out there in YouTube world, I appreciate them telling the truth. I won't mention their names, but one of them, I believe they planted way too many sweet potato slips. It's to the best of my knowledge what they said, and they were very truthful about it. And the other fella was in the South, and he raised sweet potatoes. The way that he described what happened, I can understand, and I believe him, that he planted the sweet potatoes apparently in two different spots. One of them was, I believe, his main place where he raised them, and the other place that he raised the sweet potatoes, it was a large field of them, about a quarter of an acre, if I'm not mistaken, and it rained. And rained and rained, and when he described what had really happened and how he tried to get control of it, he tried to make it happen, and it was just too muddy, and it just I believe it. So with those two channels, I believe what they said, and I appreciate that. We're all here to learn, and the best way to learn is truthful knowledge. And I do, again, appreciate that out of those two channels. So let me put you down here and show you what we're doing real quick. We're going to use a bamboo skewer. We can buy a pack of them for like 99 cents. And we cut them down. And real quick, we're going to take the sweet potato and we're going to stick it halfway in up the sweet potato, halfway. And we're going to put 3 of them in there. And I'll show you how I'm doing it here. We're just Gonna stick them in there. This is just how I do it. This way is not for everybody, but and then let me do a couple more here for you. We're just, like I said, we're gonna half under the water, half will be out of the water. That's important. You don't want the whole sweet potato under the water. So half in, half out. We just poke the little skewer in there and show you how it's going to hold it there, and then we'll move you over here to the water here in just a second. And we'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, as you can see, we got the one that was bad. It's got where something ate on it in the garden, and we saved it. We're going to put it in this jar of water right here, and we're going to see if we can get some slips out of it. And again, this part was under the ground. The whole thing was under the ground. It grew the green. They slip out this part, so we want that on top. Here's another one, and we put them in there. Then we can pull the curtain back in the daytime. They get plenty of sunlight. They'll do great right here. Again, we never washed them off or anything. We're going to leave them just like they are. We actually want to see how they do, but this is how we do our sweet potato slips. Okay, I hope that that helps you. Like I say, try the sweet potato in the water. It's not for everybody, but that's how we do it. That's the easiest way for us to do it because of it being cold outside. We do have a small greenhouse, but we're not going to pull with that this year. Let me say God bless to you, and thanks for coming by the channel. As always, we hope you subscribe to the channel, and we hope you have learned a little something from this video. And if you have, leave it in the comment below. Hit that bell and like and share if you would there. I'll say good day to you, and thanks for watching.